Jacobi, it seemed like you guys came out really fired up tonight, had great defense on Sears, and we're scoring some points. Just kind of what happened after maybe about that 5-minute mark to where Alabama started getting even?
Yeah, we got out to the start I think we wanted to. Pace-wise, physicality-wise, I think they just went on more runs than we did, and we kind of didn't combat that and go on a run ourselves. I mean, they're a good team, so credit to them as well, but I think we should have just played better defense at some points in the game to stop their runs. And then once we got in foul trouble, they kind of attacked us and capitalized. So that's kind of what it was, in my opinion.
Arden, that's by far the most you've played in a college basketball game in your career. I guess, one, how do you feel physically? And two, how would you evaluate your performance overall tonight?
Definitely, it was a welcome to the SEC moment. This is definitely my first time getting significant minutes, and I feel like I did good in those minutes. But I do know about Miles, and I send my condolences. But yeah, I did have to step up for him, and yeah.
Jacobi, you mentioned the defense struggling to maybe stop some of those runs. With a team that spaces the floor like they do and has the reputation of shooting the amount of threes they do, what makes it kind of stop, or it makes it hard to get those stops whenever they do start kind of getting on a run?
Yeah, they got a lot of good players. They're very versatile, so when they have that spacing and they drive as good as they do, it puts us in a tough situation with help because we don't want to help off of too many threes. So, yeah, they just really good at that, and they got good ball players, and it's tough, to combat that. You got to kind of play better one-on-one defense. So, yeah, that's pretty.
Arden, obviously the injury to Miles kind of opened the door for you to get some more minutes, but what do you feel like you've done over the last couple of weeks maybe to improve yourself and show that you're worthy of taking those minutes, whereas maybe over somebody else?
Yeah, I put in a lot of work within these few weeks. Defensively, that's my big effort, my biggest strong point where I want to focus my game on and I want to improve. So just defensively within these few weeks, and I felt good out there. I feel like I did good defensively, but I still want to improve always.
Jack in the front.
Arden, what is your biggest takeaway from facing an SEC team like this and getting your feet wet in this type of game?
It was a good experience. I learned a lot. I definitely got welcome, and I feel like it was good for me. I definitely am gonna learn a lot from this, and I'm gonna grow as a player. So yeah.
Yeah, Jacobi, you mentioned that y'all weren't able to put together a run. Do you, in your experience, do you feel like, especially under Lamont Paris, do you feel like runs for you guys come more based on what y'all do on the defensive end or on the offensive end? Or how did those start?
A little bit of both. It starts on defense because you get easier buckets. Maybe you can get some transition going, get some easy buckets. And offensively, it's just really knocking down shots, generating good shots, which I feel like we did. We just got to capitalize a little more and get some of our guys going early, I feel like.
Last question, Noah in the back.
Jacobi, it doesn't get any easier with this SEC schedule. Another top 5 team rolling into town this weekend. What do you take from these 2 first conference games into this weekend?
Yeah, my biggest thing is just to not make sure our team isn't letting them snowball, trying to move on to the next game because, like you said, it doesn't get easier. The conference is probably as strong as it's ever been, so we can't dwell on this loss. We got to get back in the gym tomorrow and fix up some stuff and play Auburn this week.
Appreciate it, fellas.
Appreciate it.
Appreciate you.